This is a horoscope prediction for today, Libra. Those people who have had the possibility of being born between September 23 and October 22 are from this zodiac sign. Romantic relationships play a fundamental role in the emotional stability of Libras. Having love problems destabilizes them in the whole of their lives. Libras are going through a difficult time because you don't find motivation in what you do. Do not worry that it is a passing streak that is more common than you might think. Try not to get overwhelmed that the only thing you can achieve with that attitude is to extend it more in time. Surround yourself with positive, happy people who love you, and you will see how everything happens much faster and you find an incentive in life again. In reference to love, it should be noted that perhaps you are too demanding and you look at people who do not correspond to you. On the other hand, if you did not care, this is a critical moment, but this will eventually pass. It may be necessary for you to train and expand your knowledge to adapt to the new times. Love horoscope for single women. Do not think that not everything in life, Libra friend, is work or studies. You're so focused on them lately that you're missing out on other aspects of life. You'll always have to find the balance point between both things, and they are not incompatible. If you are not attentive, you are going to lose the opportunity to meet someone very interesting, with whom if you want you could even have a relationship. Stop being so domineering and bossy, and you will see how you do better. Especially if you listen more to others and let yourself be advised, you will achieve better results. Free horoscope prediction for the Libra man. The Libra man has a great personality that arouses the interest of many people. It is also true one who raises interest in you. You have to differentiate between a sincere opinion and without malice, and not give it more importance than it has, because you could lose the opportunity to get to know each other more intimately due to a misunderstanding. Today's Libra horoscope. In love for singles Libra, you cannot take anything tremendously. You have to learn to rationalize and not start arguing without thinking. Then you complain that you don't have a partner, but perhaps your character prevents you from formalizing a relationship. You have to learn to yield and respect the opinion of others. Of course, it's not about agreeing like crazy or always doing what the other says, but about listening and being more flexible. If you have a partner, beauty is not lost over time, it only moves its accents to new spaces. You should not fear for the passage of time on your person and on the person you love. Both will be silent when it comes to listing the defects of that person you are interested in. There is no reason for you to criticize and judge her in front of other people. By doing so, you only emphasize how little it seems to be worth to you. Quite the opposite, you must defend her when voices are raised against her. This is going to be a day in which you must lose yourself in what you do. Give yourself 100% to that passion that moves you for your work and for its results. And it is that on this day you will be observed by eyes that, if convinced, will give you a great opportunity for growth. To give the best of you today, you must reflect on the true possibilities of your character. It is not a sign of weakness to admit, after self-examination, that we are not cut out for certain acts. Beauty is not lost over time, it only moves its accents to new spaces. You should not fear for the passage of time on your person and on the person you love. Both will mutate, change their skin, but also, over the years, they will find new reasons to love each other's bodies. This is going to be a day in which you must lose yourself in what you do. Give yourself 100% to that passion that moves you for your work and for its results. And it is that on this day you will be observed by eyes that, if convinced, will give you a great opportunity for growth. To give the best of you today, you must reflect on the true possibilities of your character. It is not a sign of weakness to admit, after self-examination, that we are not cut out for certain activities or to deal with certain people. If it's time to leave the board because of it, go right ahead. Your mental health is better. This is going to be a think, are worthwhile, and that in the end, are not a big deal. And when we see other people who don't seem to be doing much and yet seem happy, we may feel jealous. How can they be content with being? It's not success you want right now, it's satisfaction. If you take the pressure off yourself, you will find a way to invest your energy little by little and bring joy. You can have a resounding success at work, Libra, continue working as before. You can finally say goodbye to your financial problems if you had them. The work will not seem very profitable to you now, but in the future it will be. Keep it up. Your family relationships will improve a lot during the next few days. You will want to go to an original or unknown place with your partner. You want new things in love. This day you could have your reward for having behaved well with a friend. Show yourself as you are, and you will have good results temporary. You will feel very good mentally and eager to learn something new. Your strength will help you recover from any ailment if you put your mind to it. Tip of the day: if they talk about you behind your back, it is not a sign of your weakness, but rather a sign of how imposing you are for your rivals, who do not dare to talk about it face to face. Lucky numbers for today: 9, 10, 29, 34, 43, 47. Free Libra Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction and advice of the Libra horoscope for each of them. First decan, September 23rd and October 2nd. Always remember that absolute stability and total security do not exist in anything. Second decan, from October 3rd to October 12th, there is no evil that does not come for good. You are give up because you can get